Greetings everyone, I am Fatmainis Alia Bidalikun and I am reading the book Science, Faith and Society by Michael Polanyi. The philosophical question it addresses is what makes science both possible and trustworthy, and how do personal commitment and scientific community contribute to this, while ensuring that science remains free from the influence of ideology or politics. In this book, Michael Polanyi answers that science is possible because it rests on faith in the intelligibility of nature, the personal commitment of scientists to seek truth, and the traditions of a free community of inquiry. It is not cold objectivity or a mechanical method, but the faith that reality is intelligible and worth pursuing. He supports this by arguing that all science rests on hidden premises of belief, trust in order, and intelligibility, showing that discovery requires conscience, imagination, and judgment, not just mechanical observation, and warning through examples of Nazi and Soviet sciences that when science is enslaved to ideology, it degenerates into propaganda. He argues that the popular view of science as simply collecting unbiased observations until a new truth emerges is false. Instead, major scientific advances usually come from reinterpreting known facts through new frameworks or mechanisms. Examples include Newton, Darwin, Einstein, and others. These discoveries often involve predictions that were confirmed only later, showing that they stem from underlying assumptions about the nature of reality. Such assumptions or premises of science guide discovery and demonstrate their validity when they lead to breakthroughs. He also explains that scientific progress depends not on strict rules, but on scientists' conscience, sincerity, and responsibility. A true scientific conscience involves judging the reliability of others' data, balancing caution with boldness, and committing to claims even with incomplete evidence. Success or failures rest entirely on the scientist, who cannot excuse errors by blaming rules or others. Ultimately, science is about reaching truth by establishing genuine contact with reality, guided by personal judgment and responsibility. The argument's strength is in the way it challenges the myth of science as a cold, detached process. Polanyi reveals that science is a profoundly human activity requiring trust, freedom, and the courage to risk one judgment. He gives science a moral dimension, showing that progress depends not just on data, but on the integrity of scientists and the vitality of their community. This makes his defense of science both intellectually and ethically powerful. Its weakness lies in Polanyi's reliance on faith without fully addressing how personal belief avoids turning into bias. Still, Michael Polanyi's argument supports my thesis that science thrives on faith, responsibility, and community, which keep it free, trustworthy, and progressive. Thank you for listening.